I find myself lying in bed next to someone I'll refer to as my wife, fully aware that by tomorrow afternoon, someone entirely different will take her place. The evening will culminate in a fiery car crash, a tragic end that has played out for me an astonishing 112 consecutive days. The markings on the bed frame serve as a haunting testament to this relentless cycle. Reflecting on the first 25 years of my life, I can only describe it as a mix of normalcy and peculiar incidents. Strange accidents, now seen as harbingers of my current predicament, punctuated my journey. Writing this feels surreal, but with no clear alternatives, I share my story. Starting from the beginning, I have ample time. My wife won't awaken for another 2 hours. The days stretch endlessly, allowing me to recount my tale without constraint. If you appreciate movies like Groundhog Day or the Final Destination series, my experiences bear a striking resemblance. Cassie, my wife of 112 days ago, and I met in college and had been inseparable since. Yet our relationship had its share of challenges. In high school, we briefly parted ways as I dated Katie, a charming girl with deep chocolate eyes. Cassie, on the other hand, was entangled with the abusive Mark. Our paths diverged, but fate realigned us during senior year. Katie and I were set to attend university together after graduation until a tragedy befell her family. Mark, Cassie's ex, caused a fatal car accident that claimed Katie's father. The trauma changed Katie, leading to our separation, and she and I chose different colleges. Slowly, Cassie and I reconnected, eventually dating, getting engaged, and marrying 4 years ago. Life was bliss until the ill-fated vacation. Our annual westward trips took us to a small bed and breakfast in the mountains. A leisurely drive turned disastrous when a red Ford truck appeared out of nowhere, forcing us against a guardrail. We skidded, sparks flying, and crashed down the mountainside, flipping end over end until we collided with a tree. Cassie's life ended tragically, a tree branched through her trachea. I found myself trapped, desperately trying to free my legs from the wreckage as the smell of gas and the impending flames filled the air. The flames consumed me, but my waking reality shifted to the bed and breakfast room. Hoping it was a nightmare, I turned to find a stranger beside me, the same eerie doll-like stillness in contrast to the chaos. Frantically trying to reach Cassie, my attempts failed as her contact disappeared from my phone. Social media presented a different reality, with pictures of a mysterious woman replacing those of Cassie. The surreal ordeal intensified when each day the same woman awoke beside me, leading to the recurring car crash. I marked the bed, the tallies accumulating as the days remained trapped in a loop. I engaged in conversations with the unfamiliar women, each unique, but all bearing one peculiar trait: a perfect dimple in the right cheek. Every inquiry about Cassie elicited the same cryptic response: Katie. The perplexing cycle continues, the dates progressing while my search for Cassie remains elusive. My memories of each day are vivid, yet the image of my wife, Cassie, eludes me. The only constant is the ominous red Ford truck that orchestrates the recurrent tragedy.